Sis, kita dah nak start ni. Kejap lagi. You all dah subscribe? Tekan the subscribe bell.
Dah subscribe belum?
Dah tekan belum?
Dah press belum?
Dah tekan belum?
Press sekarang.
Okay, kita start.
Salam sis.
Surah sini.
Zakia here.
And I'm Ustazah Syariati.
Apa khabar kalian semua? Kita di mana ni?
Apa so Indon
Kita ada di tempat baru.
Oh, okay.
Indon pula.
Ini di mana? Ini di mana?
Sebab
Sebab
ni macam dekat
Ustazah lah.
Ustazah lah.
dekat
Oh,
France
ni nampak
ke
macam dekat
London
France.
ke
France.
It's like
Okay.
France.
France.
This
Okay,
is France.
Busy
France.
semua orang nak berbual kat sini.
Bonjour.
Bonjour terus. Wow. Okay,
Ada roti Perancis.
Roti Perancis nanti saya cari ya. Tapi hari ini kita ada import. Kita
Wow.
import someone who has developed a range of perfumes from France and has her own brand.
Yes, setitik.
Apa?
Lupa. One drop perfume kan?
Drop fragrance.
Drop. Oh, sorry.
Fragrance.
So drop setitik fragrance apa?
Fragrances.
Fragrance.
Dalam bahasa
Wangian.
Melayu. Wangian.
Wangian.
Setitik wangian
Betul.
Yes,
Okay.
so today we have with us Sis Dora
Dora.
from
Welcome.
Drop Fragrance.
Yes, Drop.
The lady boss of Drop Fragrances.
Wow.
Yes, welcome to Salam Sis.
Assalamualaikum. Thank you for having
Waalaikumsalam.
me. Thank you for the invitation. I'm honoured.
Kita lagi
Alhamdulillah.
orang tak tahu.
Kita, yes.
Nak tangkap you datang sini susah tau.
No, no,
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. I mean, we managed.
Alhamdulillah. Yes.
Sebelah orang yang berjaya
Berjaya. So busy.
Wow.
Yes, so busy flying around here and there, and dapat juga dia selitkan just
Masa,
before she
betul.
is going to fly off again.
Oh,
InsyaAllah.
okay.
Yes.
Wow, very busy. Okay, so first kita nak tanya you, bila you start? And okay, before bila you start, sebelum you businesswoman, sebelum ni you kerjaya apa?
Sebelum ni, I was a cabin crew for almost 7-8 years.
Wow.
Qatar Airways, yes.
Jangan main-main.
Yeah, no lah.
Sudah pun dia nak jadi cabin
Semua-
crew.
semua sudah nak
nak jadi.
Saudi Airlines.
Boleh apa?
Masya Allah, bestnya.
Oh, Qatar.
So
Okay.
that was part of the traveling where you have the benefits of smelling the perfumes when you're at duty free, and then you get discounts. So wherever you travel around the world, there'll be a specific country, specific smell. So that will bring you back memories of a certain places at every point of time. Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, like, I'm obsessed with fragrance from the beginning. Like I myself, like, I've spent a lot on fragrances. So the minute when I quit the job and I got married, there goes my branded perfume on the shelf, and then on top of that, I left Qatar Airways and I got married. So when I got married, I married to someone that I got 3 kids. So that is where the 3 kids, because whenever we travel, we buy for them. So bila dah tak terbang, their needs still, they want to have expensive perfumes and all that stuff. So every single month, being Arab, they love to smell
Betul.
good.
Dia jalan sekilas
Yeah.
saja dah bau
Correct.
semerbak.
So Sephora will be somewhere that we always buy perfumes and other places as well. So imagine 3 of them, me and the dad, comes up to like how much already? So even before that,
Oh,
actually,
so as a whole family, you all memang suka perfume.
yeah.
So 5 orang punya
5
suka
orang punya
perfume tu
perfume
yang
tu.
membuatkan dia
Yeah.
tercetus.
Correct.
Wow.
Yeah. On top of that, when along the journey as a flying cabin crew, you meet a lot of customers, passengers, and all that stuff, and mainly a lot of them smells really, really, really good on board. And the one that really smells good is the one in the first class.
Yeah.
Promise you. Yeah. That means
Sebab tu
like,
Zakia nyari first class tau. Zakia nyari dia first class.
Diorang ada fulus, they have money. So perhaps that's where either they get their perfumes catered to them or they buy like an expensive one. So imagine, I actually told few of my customers, like sometimes they do ask me like, macam mana kakak buat perfume, something like that. So actually I've not tell anyone. So basically one time, I served this shit on board.
Oh,
Sheikah.
Masya Allah. Sheikah je. So she came on board, I dah cakap, powder punya lah, Masya Allah, sedap ni, apa ni dia pakai. Normally, I memang kepo. I macam kalau pergi duty free, I macam I dah tahu dia pakai apa. Tapi hari tu macam tak boleh tahu dia pakai apa. So macam okay lah, lepas serve dia kononnya, lepas serve, okay dah nak buat baik, lepas tu nak tanya. So lepas berbual, I said, Assalamualaikum Sheikah, how are you? You know, how are you? Masya Allah, you smell really good. Do you mind telling me what you wear? Never ask a woman what they are wearing. It's expensive, dia cakap.
Oh, wow. Sheikah jangan main
Yeah.
Wow.
Macam,
Wait, I nak tanya you. When you say it's a sheikha, what is it that make her a sheikha?
because mainly because of their family name.
Oh.
When you travel, when the guest is on board, you have already the list of who are they, where they seated. So basically, you know who are you serving at that point of time. So definitely they are from that
Prestige.
family. Yeah.
Oh.
So being kepo nak tengok apa kau pakai lah, you know, something like that. So that's where I ask. So bila dia kena jawab macam tu, okay lah, aku ni cabin crew, tak mampu, you know, something like that.
Jawapan
So it's like,
pun tak
okay,
nak
that's
bilang.
that. So dia macam terpendal lah, macam okay lah, orang kaya je boleh bau wangi-wangi, something like that. So what about like we want to smell good, but we don't want to spend a lot of money on to having to smelling good.
Yeah, exactly.
So that got into my head. On top of that, I was like, okay lah, never mind, like just go duty free and buy whatever and all that stuff. So any point of time, I always like to keep buy perfumes and something like that. Or if I see something nice, I buy for family. And they always say, kau bawa lah perfume, I nak perfume macam gini-gini. So it triggers in my head, there is a market in Singapore.
Yes.
But how do I penetrate the market in Singapore to give a quality fragrance at not an expensive price? At the same time, I give what they want. Like long-lastingness, variety of scent, a different note. You know what I mean? So that's where drop fragrance come up with.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the idea just drop into your head?
Actually, okay. That's really
Drop
funny.
to.
That's really funny because the we sourced for the product, everything was ready to go. We don't have a name. I promise you, kita tak boleh dapat nak namakan apa. Orang cakap, letak je lah nama Dora. Siapa Dora? Who wants to buy Dora? You know what I mean? So I was driving my older son. He was so frustrated with me. Every single time bila jalan, dia cakap, Muhammad, what to name? Ma, finish ma, khalas ma. You know, what is your purpose to actually launch the brand? Because I want to drop the price lah. I don't want it too expensive. There you go.
Now dia about the price. It's not a setitik
bukan
one
setitik.
year. It's drop
Alamak.
price.
We drop all the brands and markups because that's what you pay for when you buy that brand.
Dia dah dropkan si branded ni.
Jatuh.
So when you
naik.
when you add all the celebrities announcement, macam you letak J-Lo ke, you letak whatever, that's where you pay that celebrities to present that perfume. So that where it comes in. So you pay for the brands. So you don't have to pay all of that, but you still get the quality.
Quality.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
Something interesting about drop perfumes. I discovered drop perfume at one of macam event bazaar gitulah. I think it was a Hari Raya Ramadan bazaar. That was the first time I met Kak Dora. And Kak Dora is very friendly. She will talk to everybody, you know, like
boleh nampak.
Kan?
I remember, I think kita pun jumpa Kak Dora bila you introduce.
Yalah,
kita.
dekat event yang dekat
Yes.
Laselle.
Yes. So, and even Kak Sarina, your
Yeah, my cousin.
who is always at booths also.
Correct.
Both very friendly.
Yeah.
They speak so well and they make you feel like you are the most important customer when you're at their stall lah. Macam like I suka bau ni, bau. Take so long to decide and it's always tip-top service. But other than the service, the perfume when you spray and kena baju and you wash it, lepas cuci baju, bau kepam tak ada. Tapi bau perfume masih ada.
Correct.
On the baju that is already washed. So it's quite amazing. Dia punya lasting tu masuk keluar washing machine pun dia
Very
masih
concentrated,
ada the fragrance.
Yes.
Yeah. So this banyak fragrance out there. Macam you spray a few hours it will ini kan macam dah tak ada lagi bau dia. So what is it about drop that memang you macam guarantee quality dia, lasting dia? Apa yang membuatkan dia lasting actually?
Correct. Few factors play part. Definitely one is the oil base. So the main thing is definitely the oil base. The oil base you can get anywhere and around the world. There will be like a lot of grades of oil base. Secondly will be the ethanol that you put it into the bottle. The ethanol also, there's level of ethanol. The expensive one, the French one, the Chinese one, there's a lot. So before I launched that brand, I did a lot. You cakap lah mana around the world punya minyak wangi and all that stuff. We did a lot of, for the whole of the COVID and after COVID, that was alhamdulillah the time that you can actually do a lot. You know how to actually try it on the perfume? You know, I got 3 boys, right? I always spray the perfume and I circle it. Berapa ya sekarang? Pukul 1.
Oh.
Berapa ya sekarang? Kedua.
Ni bukan animal testing.
No, human testing.
anak sendiri.
I promise you, I spray kat baju, I spray kat skin. Lepas tu sekejap datang balik, come and smell. Oh, still there. Still thick. You know, and dia punya tangan tu, you can tell that they know mama dia akan spray perfume and everything. So, on top of that they agreed whether that scent stays because they use perfume. They know how is it the luxury smells like. They know when you spray a low grade perfume, they know what is it smells like. So through experience of their own that they use, on top of that, the quality that we brought, they can say, "Ma, this is good." It's like that to that extent. So on top of that, macam itulah bila kita spray kat baju, masih power ini better than that, this one better than that. Yeah. So that's how. Secondly, thirdly, that's quality of oil, ethanol, and then when we do the processing of that perfume, when we do that distill, you combine that concoction of a fragrance, normally, as you can see out there, they put the oil, they put ethanol, they shake it, and they say, "Khalas, you can use it." So that is not a wrong or right, but that's individual how they portray their thinking. So for us, we don't just use it straight away. We let it sit. So it's like the more you sit it, kasih dia sit and rest, the more sebati dia akan jadi, the more combined the fragrance are there. So the long lastingness are there, so you can put it in a very good room temperature which is not too cold and it's not too hot, so that the fragrance become nicer and nicer.
So the fragrance boleh develop kalau you perap dia lagi lama.
Correct.
Dia jadi lebih sebati and lebih sedap.
Yeah. So sometimes when if let's say you go to a specific shop and they blend for you, they say you keep it for a bit and then let it use later.
Okay, sorry. Kita sambung lagi sekejap lagi. Korang pergi ambil air, ambil perfume, try smell. Korang ambil perfume, spray sikit.
Smell dia
And then
macam
come
bau
back
hapak
again.
ke, bau apa, you know.
Okay, see you. Okay, welcome back. Tadi dah panas dengan episod. Jadi kita datang balik. Kita ingatkan korang semua tentang agama. Okay, so Nur Insan macam biasa juga ada servis lain juga selain daripada waktu Ramadan je. Apa Nur Insan boleh buat waktu Ramadan, waktu luar Ramadan? You can also do AQIQAH. So apa tu AQIQAH?
Tanyalah ni.
Tanya.
Okay, AQIQAH ni kita korban. Dia macam korban tapi dia bukan korban bulan haji lah. This one you can do anytime. Bila ada kelahiran anak, you boleh buat AQIQAH ni to celebrate your child's birth and also to give something to the less fortunate. Okay, so AQIQAH ni kenapa kita buat? Ini sunnah yang sangat digalakkan. And at the same time, for this one, 3-in-1 by Nur Insan ni, you bukan saja buat AQIQAH, you pun provide food for the less fortunate families, and of course, you akan support Nur Insan's free education, the madrasah Nur Insan. Okay, that's why we call it AQIQAH 3-in-1. So, bila you buat AQIQAH ni dengan Nur Insan, you akan dapat certain things lah. Apa yang you akan dapat?
You akan dapat a plushie.
Oh,
Lepas tu you akan dapat 4R certificate with frame. So dia dah together dekat frame and cantik untuk letak katil baby ke apa bila orang datang. Lepas tu you akan dapat A4 custom wall art where you will see the details of your baby lah. Nanti diorang akan minta the name, the height, the weight I think of the baby. So that benda tu boleh jadi kenang-kenangan.
bagus ya, sekarang buat semua ada kenang-kenangan.
Yes.
What about AQIQAH ni kita buat dekat mana?
Dia ada
boleh tak
4
options?
negeri. 4 negeri you boleh buat. Either you boleh buat dekat Bangladesh, Medan Indonesia, Makkah ataupun Lombok Indonesia.
Yes. Mekah, wow.
Oh, wow, harga-harga dia semua sikit lebih kurang lah
Betul, about 260 for Bangladesh, Medan dengan Makkah semua 260, and for Lombok extra $10, $270.
And the meat will be cooked and served to the needy. So you tak payah risau. Orang-orang yang memang memerlukan akan makan. Dan juga certificate dan photos provided within 3 weeks.
Okay. Wow, so macam mana kita nak book this with Nur Insan?
Call sahaja Zakia, numbernya.
Contact Nur Insan at 6920-7505. Tertera di bawah sini. Ataupun you boleh lungsuri www.nurinsan.sg.
One act, endless blessings.
Masya Allah. Go back to our episode. Okay dah. Korang dah bawa wangi? Sekarang kita continue. Saza ada soalan tadi. Okay, apa soalan dia Saza?
I'm very curious lah. Apa yang actually buat perfume long lasting? Because even when you go to some shopping malls here, ada perfume memang murah and you spray tapi
je.
sekejap je dah, ataupun dia tukar bau. It doesn't, the scent don't stay. But for drop fragrances, dia tahan memang lama. I've tested it and I pernah cuci baju pun, when it comes out there's still
Bau kuat.
residue of the
Yes.
fragrance masih ada lagi. So what is it about drop perfume that you made it in such a way that dia memang long lasting?
Right. Few factors played. Definitely, the first one would be the perfume oil. So the perfume oil has different kind of level of intensity, and depending on where the oil is from. So being said that, drop fragrance oil base are all French, and even the ethanol that we input is French. So there is also level of, level of ethanol like can be a different level. So if you put the lowest, the cheapest, then you combine with the most expensive oil, that will not be good as well. So you must put the best of the best, and on top of that, the intensity of our oil base is always higher. So when we talk about the oil base is higher, there's a level of EDT, EDP, cologne, and perfume or
Ni so
something like that.
lalu dekat kedai
Parfum.
you will
Yes.
nampak all
Parfum.
this.
Yeah.
So drop is what?
Drop is actually much higher than EDP, but we are so humble that we put EDP and let you all decide whether you're
EDP
gonna,
apa?
Eau de parfum.
Oh.
So Eau de parfum, normally other brands will put it at 10, 15%, maximum 18, depending on the brands. But when we put it at 30, that means it's already reached to the higher level.
Itu dah macam betul-betul parfum je.
Parfum, yeah, correct. So, but like I said, our intention is we do not want to just portray ourselves so high like that. We want to be so humble that you all will judge it on their own, and then you all
Betul.
relate it to that.
Biar orang pakai, orang yang kasih
Correct.
dia punya
That's-
testimonial.
Yeah.
Macam dia pakai lasting apa.
Yeah.
Betul.
So that's few factors on that. We don't compromise on the quality. We don't compromise on the packaging. Processing of all. We don't rush on processing. So that's why sometimes when the product is out of stock for the longest period of time, we promise that it's not that we want to do shortcut like pack, pop, jual. Even sometimes we have backdated back to back. We still let our product sit. We still let our product breathe, because combining the fragrances is easy. But to let it sit and let the fragrance combine it and let it becomes more sabati, something else. So that's why a perfume is best to let it rest, and then at the right temperature. That's like our secret, you want to say. But we can tell you the secrets, but at the end of the day, it's still how you know, macam I bilang you resepi nak masak, tapi tak semestinya
Tak
you boleh
jadi.
masak sama macam I. Sebab my technique is different from your technique.
Correct.
So kalau kat rumah I nak tanya you, mana dia punya best place to store your perfume? Because kadang-kadang kita store perfume kita, ada orang taruh dekat tempat vanity, dekat dalam toilet,
Yep,
because you sikat rambut ke pakai tudung, ada cermin, you straight away spray, you keluar. Atau ada orang taruh dekat luar tempat
Correct.
dia punya makeup dressing
Yeah.
area. So where?
Definitely not in the toilet, because definitely toilet is very hot, especially in Singapore. In the room, maybe most likely because you sleep in air condition, that whole night at least it's still in the air condition, perhaps, atau dekat luar hall. At least there's a wind, not direct sun, nothing hot like you put it next to the wall where the wall is hot. Sometimes we get carried away. Like kita ada, drawers yang kita letak-letak. So if that perfume you use it most of the time, okay, you can have it in your room, but not definitely in the toilet or in your closed cupboard because it's hot.
betul.
If not, just put it in the fridge. Like you have a mini fridge, or
The fridge yang selalu orang letak macam mask untuk buka ni
you
semua
can
kan.
you can have that or
Atau
normal
room
fridge.
Normal fridge.
Fridge dapur.
Aku anak I minum pula.
So that's that lah. But
Yes.
Fatima knows. If I put do not disturb, Mama doing experiment this one. Don't look at this, okay? Don't disturb. Something like that.
Anak yang sebat perfume dalam fridge. Nak pergi sekolah sebatkan, pakaikan.
Anak I nak pergi sekolah pakai.
Dia habiskan kan?
Anak
Satu
you?
botol.
Anak I
Kids.
pakai.
Kecil-kecil.
Yes.
Pakai drop lah. Pakai drop. Betul.
Masa tu dia bawa sampai habis kawan, because I bought before.
Yeah.
Lepas tu I bawa kan dekat dalam bag. I cakap kalau let's say nak pergi
PE,
madrasah,
lepas PE ke
lepas
apa,
PE ada madrasah kan. So you spray. Kawan habiskan pakai.
But that's the reason why we created the smaller 15 ml. Yeah, it's like
Dalam handbag. Betul.
whoever
Yes.
have not smell or whatever, they could just blind and buy $25. Even kalau cakap lah terbuang tak sedap pun, $25. That's not a problem. But it's just something that is convenient, and to try whether that suits you, or perhaps you want to have a change of scent. You don't have to buy the big one until you are certain about that scent that you really like. Then you can invest for the big ones. Yeah.
So macam talking about scents yang suit you or not, is there a certain bau that suit different people? Is there such a thing?
Actually-
Like other people have a certain scent,
Right.
and
Macam diorang diorang punya
Charisma,
character,
yeah.
charisma dia apa yang kena.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, there's yes and no, because sometimes when you say that, it's a myth. Like we cannot judge the person through how they are. But honestly, most of the time, as much as I serve customers, when you see that guy doesn't use like loud shirt, they use just white, black, and minimalist, you know that they are not kind of person that carries oud, perhaps, you know.
Betul.
So you will probably say, oh, what kind of scents do you like? And whatever that I introduce, they will be like,
Oh.
yeah. Or you can see makcik macam pakai eyeshadow, pakai gelang banyak, you know.
Dia suka yang bau kuat lah.
Yang bau bunga-bunga, bau
bunga
macam
rose,
dari
rose.
sampai
Rampai.
bilik dah boleh bau, you know.
Ini dah profiling
Profiling.
customer.
Yes.
Mashallah. But it's just the way.
Yeah.
But however it is, you cannot judge. You still want to ask.
Yeah.
You still want to
Okay.
cross-check. But if some people say, oh, I'm not sure I smell anything like also. So we just introduce whatever that is our best seller.
Dia suka macam bau macam green tea punya
Yeah.
kind. Ada perempuan
I said,
suka macam tu.
Preference of scent is very wide. What I like, not Mr.
So
Ustazah
you
like.
suka apa actually?
I like a bit musky.
Oh.
I'm not a vanilla person or I'm not the oudie kind of.
I vanilla person.
You vanilla
I'm not.
Kita tadi baru cakap
Yeah.
I'm like a muskier, warm kind of floral, but never like even Delilah was the best seller. I couldn't carry that Delilah. I couldn't. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I memang pening kepala dengan bau vanilla. I tak suka
Sebab tu
orang
you selalu
pakai.
pening dengan Suria.
I memang bawa I pening bila-bila.
I pernah duduk sebelah dia. Habis I pakai, dia macam mabuk. Sampai mabuk dekat event. Masa tu you tengah bagi talk. Dia tak fokus.
Dia agaknya dia pakai vanilla. I tak tahu lah pasal maybe I tak suka bau vanilla pasal dia dah bau macam pada I dia bau vanilla essence.
Oh,
pada
tak.
mata pada I punya diri
Okay.
tau.
Pasal dia baker.
Tapi as for my son, dia suka yang vanilla macam you tahu rum and tobacco. I
Correct,
tak
yeah.
boleh
Yeah,
angkat
yeah,
saya bau
yeah,
tu.
yeah.
Dia budak
I mean, it's a
tau.
trend, it's a
Macam
trend,
betul
yeah.
je.
Sometimes I also got Godsmack because they are young, but they go for something. Ooh,
Yeah.
something was like, what?
Macam
Can
bau
you even-
bapa I. Macam kenapa kau ni? Budak lagi.
Okay. I mean, as for us, we want to sell. We cannot say, no, you don't buy.
budak-budak
something
suka.
You know, but if you were to ask my opinion or my, I would rather have you smelling not like people turn body and like, bau apa ni kat MRT, something like that.
Sebab tu ada drop fragrance dalam bag I. Bila kadang-kadang naik MRT, I spray kat diri I, bau lah. Tak boleh angkat sih.
Tapi you pernah tak macam you dah buat tapi actually you tak suka, tapi sebab orang lain dah cakap suka.
Yeah,
Ya, betul lah. Dia tak boleh.
This is something that is not my preference, I have to open my mind and I have to take an opinion of the customers, and customers always that is where the business is. You always listen to the customers. Sometimes note yang kita tak boleh kepala siapa tak matcha, passion fruit, like macam mana kita nak buat that thinking, but it's just the way it is. Sometimes it happens to be, customer want that, let's do that. Like for
Manis
example,
sih
cherry.
passion
Matcha
fruit kan?
bau apa? Matcha.
I have
What
no
is
freaking
the
idea. It's
smell
like
of
green tea.
matcha?
There's no dress.
Yelah, ada
Bau
orang
rumput.
suka bau tak. Green tea dia light lah.
It's a
Green
very
tea
like
macam light, okay, light macam a little
Macam
bit floral
tak
light.
salah Elizabeth Arden kan? Yang
the green tea one. But it smells floral.
Famous
though.
tau.
It has a
Floral,
floral note in it.
yeah.
They have to be a combination of something else. It cannot just be green
tea.
I rasa memang kena cabin crew dengan perfume. Because kita kalau naik flight pun,
Cik
cabin
kita, cabin crew Zakia.
passenger. Kita kalau naik
Business class,
kita duduk as a passenger. Cabin crew lalu bau wangi.
Yes, tapi memanglah dia orang memang
to, they
lah.
have
Nanti I tanya diorang tau, diorang pakai apa.
Yeah,
Tapi kebanyakan that era of bila time I tengah tanya tu, semua suka pakai Lancome Miracle. Betul
It
kan?
depends on apa on that period of time tengah trend. Like for example, that perfume tengah hot, everybody nak macam gitu lah.
Lalu serang agaknya macam keep on spraying
Dekat duty free. They keep on spraying sampai pening kadang kepala.
betul.
And on top ada dengan customer punya lagi, dengan passengers. Macam gitu lah. So that's it lah.
Wow, interesting
Very interesting.
Okay. So bila you tengah buat belajar ni semua ke, macam tengah do your research kan, apa you punya biggest challenge yang you face yang you ingat sampai sekarang? Maybe dealing with people ke? You dah mengeluh.
Biggest challenge is actually to leave behind my spouse and the 3 boys there to be able to come back and run the business. Because the business was launched in 2022 and then it was just a few hundred bottles that we introduced to family and friends, and that's where the family and friends give an honest feedback on whether it's good or bad, and then we move forward from there. So the first booth that we did was with Mak Besar.
Okay.
Yeah, mashallah. Mak Besar, I mean we started from there when it's memang susah. Tak ada benda menyaga yang senang. Especially when we are not an inspired or dupe that people can relate to a brand. Nak bau Chanel tak? Nak bau, something like that. So when you want to give a test, you won't know what to take it. So we cannot be like macam, tak nak, okay lah. We have to keep going. Sometimes it take a toll on you, but I keep on saying that, why are you here in the first place, Dora? You know? And alhamdulillah, that's the one of the reason. And on top of that, because my dad wasn't feeling well at that point of time, and I was been away from Singapore for the many years of my life. I've not been here throughout my 20s and everything. You know, lepas terbang aja, kahwin, settle down sana. So my father wasn't doing well. So that was another kind of push that I said, I have to do it. I have to do it. I have to be there. I have to do it. So the compromise come in there that you have to know what you want at that point of time, and leaving your spouse knowing that whether you want to chase your business or you want to continue serving your duty as a wife and the children. You know, yeah.
So you cakap yang you ulang-alik tu is like you were staying, you settled down in Bahrain kan with
Correct.
your spouse.
Yeah.
Then the children all were born there.
Yeah. So basically, I got married to Fatima's dad. Fatima is my younger one. That with my husband. So when I got married to him, he got 3 boys. Their mother passed away from pancreas cancer. Yeah. Cool. So when I knew them, they were 5 years old. Younger.
Kecil-kecil.
Kecil-kecil. Yeah. So we didn't get married straight away. The mother passed away about a year. So and the Arabs, when they get married, the mother passed away or the spouse passed away, they get married very fast. I mean, like there's always available of cousins, friends. So dengan kebetulan, dengan kuasa Tuhan, we met and all that stuff. And being them, they are not the kind of like, you know, oh, I'm not married or something like that. It was a clear point that the explanation was then, this is me, take it or leave it, something like that. So dengan subhanallah, it's just like when I met him, the way he is, the way how he relate towards the wife punya journey when she passed away is something that I could macam close my eyes and cakap, kalau aku besok kaki tangan tak ada, dia ni mungkin jaga aku, something like that. You know, because of how he is towards the wife. When like for example, when orang tu sakit, dia jual tanah, dia cari different kind of ways untuk membaikkan. Tapi oleh kerana pancreas cancer tu dah sampai stage 4, that there's no 6 bulan je pergi.
Gone, kesian.
Astaghfirullahalazim, meninggal lah. The boys were small, and imagine us losing our parents now. Kita tak boleh imagine. Memang. Betul lagi kecil-kecil.
Betul.
So dengan cara tak langsung tu, I fikir macam ni amanah aku lah. Aku dah jumpa orang ni, and mungkin dah untuk amanah aku untuk jaga diorang.
Betul-betul jodoh dia macam matchkan you
And
kena jaga
and on
budak.
top of that, I memang throughout the journey memang I susah nak dapat anak. Macam really memang. And then memang betul. Memang at that point of time pun, walaupun kahwin pun, memang kita try nak dapat zuriat pun memang dia tak kasih. Maybe Allah cakap kau jagalah budak-budak tu. You know, nanti kalau kita kasih kau lagi satu, mungkin kau berbelah kasih ke something like that. I don't know. But that was like the longest period of time until I got IVF, I got Fatima.
Oh, Masya Allah.
Yeah,
So 3 boys, you punya own
3
is a
boys
girl.
is a girl, yeah.
Masya Allah.
Abang-abang dah how old at that time?
They are big. They are about right now, the older one is 27.
Oh.
Yeah, and then the younger one is 21.
And Fatima?
Fatima is 8.
Habislah Fatima protect
Yeah,
lah.
yeah.
3 abang.
So that's that. But when I left Bahrain, some of them started work and the other one is graduated. So I've done my job taking care of them. I know for the fact that they can take care of themselves because I have been in a situation, I know whether they can take care of themselves.
You jaga diorang dari umur diorang 5 years old.
The small one is 5 years.
Ooh.
Yeah. That one I was still flying them back and forth, and my husband was like, this is cannot do because we will not accept it like our wife like flying around. So you make up your mind, I can take care of you. And true enough, that whole journey was solid. I was just a housewife.
Masya Allah.
Like taking care of them, day in, day out, studies, gini ya. So the older one is getting married at the end of December.
Dah nak jadi mak betul.
Tak lama lagi jadi nenek.
Tahu tak apa?
Wow.
Tak nampak.
Yeah, and they got engaged about a couple of months back, and then they are doing their ceremony this December. So I'm coming up. InsyaAllah everything.
So semua ni buat dekat Bahrain lah?
Yeah, definitely.
But you dah fasih lah berbual Arab semua?
I understand, but I just refuse to.
Patut kita nyari Arabic lah.
Sudah.
Dia faham.
Masya Allah, tabarakallah.
Okay, dah. So anyways, Bapa Fatima is Arabic, but they originally Persian. So they are Farsi. They berbual Farsi.
Farsi.
Yeah.
Wow.
So at home,
Salman Al-Farisi.
Fatima macam a bit
Prince of Persia.
berbual Farsi. Lepas tu menantu
Farsi.
datang berbual Arabic. Memang macam confused. And when she came back, she was just K1, K2, something like that. Tak tahu Melayu. Tak tahu Melayu. Nenek berbual orang putih. Saya tiba-tiba tak boleh berbual orang putih. Nenek berbual orang putih. You know?
Nenek yang try
Nenek sekarang semua boleh cakap
Sekarang
English.
semua boleh.
Sebat je.
Sekarang dia pandai cakap Melayu.
Oh, dah pandai. Wah, so she is multilingual
Yeah, something like that. Tapi bila balik orang tanya, do you know how to speak Arabic? No, I forget. I know how to speak Malay. So,
Oh, sekarang Malay pula.
Dia sekarang kat sini lah.
dekat sini. So this 24th we are leaving. We have to. It's just like that. It's just an arrangement. The father is coming in every 3 months, or I go when the school holiday, or the brothers come in. It's just someone will be coming around.
So
just,
Fatima is stationed in Singapore
Correct.
untuk belajar.
Correct, yeah.
So bila you free time you datang sini with her atau bapak dia ganti.
Yeah, no.
Tapi Fatima ni tak pergi Bahrain lah.
Pergi. We
Holiday
Together with you.
Yeah. But either we go or the father will come lah. So, I mean it's not easy, but that's the arrangement that we make. So
Tapi life dia kira macam beautiful lah kira.
the travel.
Travel lah, gitu lah, gini lah, macam-macam culture.
Culture, yeah. Culture, alhamdulillah.
Interesting lah. Best lah. So macam fun gitu dia punya life journey dengar
But it's not
Because
easy.
you are positive.
Yeah, because it's not easy, because growing up, I could imagine myself not having a father. But for her, she's very strong. She knows why mama is back, and it's going to be a temporary kind of thing. Inshallah, if everything's okay, mama will go back, or dad will come in here. So that will be the arrangement. So it's like something that we look forward to, something like that. But at the end of the day, we don't know what's going to be written. So we just go with the flow and then accept the fact that it's going to be it. My father also not getting younger, and then he accepted that, oh betul juga dia ni dah berapa lama kahwin dengan aku, dah away. Dia sekali-sekali nak balik tengok mak bapak dia pergi balik-balik. Yalah, kasih dia tinggal sana. You know?
Okay, kita go for another break. Before kita close dengan ada lagi soalan-soalan macam apa challenge dengan customer ataupun dengan supplier, Syekhah tadi tu. Okay, so korang pergi minum air, jangan minum perfume.
Funny.
Jangan minum perfume
Okay.
786, where pop culture meets faith. We're more than just clothing, we're a movement. At 786, we fuse pop culture vibes with Islamic art and timeless messages, creating apparel that inspires both style and soul.
Apakah itu yang terjadi kalau kita beli baju ni?
Betul, kita boleh terus beli wrap.
Yes.
Hoodies, I like hoodies.
Yeah, dia actually versatile. You boleh pakai untuk keluar malam-malam, sejuk-sejuk, atau you boleh pakai pergi gym.
Yes, macam ni. This design suitable for gym.
Yes.
Push your limit.
Okay, belakang dia, belakang
ni
dia plain.
kosong. Yes.
Oh, and sabar bawah dia.
Oh, sabar.
Pasal dia Islamic art.
Oh, yeah.
So macam ni dia friends inspired, tapi dia make it salam.
Sis dia you all tulis
Salam.
You belakang, you all beli ni, you datang sini minta kita sign kat belakang. Jadi you salam.
Wow.
Sis. Stop.
Ah.
Yang ini pula husnuzon. So bila you pakai ni, you terus dah boleh rap.
Oh.
You boleh jadi.
Tak lah, you nak kena husnuzon bila pakai ni.
Okay. Tak boleh rap sangat
Cuba
lah.
kalau
Rap.
ada orang negatif aja.
Baca lah sini. Husnuzon.
So this is ada yang street style graffiti. This one yang street
belakang.
style belakang
yes,
dia.
belakang dia.
Convenientnya dia gantung dekat mikrofon. This is street style
Betul.
Yeah, good vibes only.
Oh, okay.
Husnuzon.
Husnuzon.
Yes.
Each piece is crafted for comfort. It is quite plush and comfortable. I suka pakai oversize lah. So I pakai this is XL. Tapi dia ada size kecil lagi and ada size besar lagi. So I quite like lah, because nak cari hoodie Islamic trendy ones
Betul.
tak
Tak ada.
banyak.
Yes.
So I was very attracted to the designs because it's something different. And kalau budak-budak pakai pun it's not like macam
Explicit.
ayat-ayat ke.
Kadang-kadang design dia dalam tu diorang taruh merepek-merepek punya design yang orang tak perasan. Nak meleka kan.
Oh.
Ya, meleka kan.
Okay.
Jadi you belilah words-words macam gini, very Islami and all that.
Islamic reminders in your clothes.
Betul. Beli untuk anak-anak teens you, even for your couple nak pakai baju sepasang pun boleh.
Boleh. Because ni dia bukan for female.
Betul.
Dia unisex.
Unisex.
Semua orang boleh pakai. Kalau nak satu family pakai pun boleh.
Hari Raya
cool.
ke? Hari Raya pakai ni Apa ni, I also feel that kalau macam Ustazah, you tak nak orang kenal you, macam you artist kan, you boleh pakai ni keluar, lepas tu pakai shades.
Oh, shades
Orang dah tak kenal.
Okay.
Yes.
Zakia mungkin dah kena belilah.
Kenapa?
Zakia ada zones.
Zakia Zunas.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, okay. So, kalau you all nak dapatkan hoodies ni, link dia ada di bawah sini ya. So, get yours now.
Apa jadi kalau minum perfume?
Okay, jap.
Tak ada apa-apa. Cuma chemical.
Okay, sorry. Kita dah datang balik. Ustazah baru tanya, apa jadi kalau kita minum perfume? Boleh tak wangi selama-lamanya?
Tak payah
Berbual
mandi
pun
lah.
mandi.
Bila minum perfume tak payah mandi.
berbual
tak
pun
jadi
mandi.
macam poison ke?
Poison lah.
It's
Ideal
like
lah,
you
Ustaz.
imagine you minum your face wash atau face makeup cleanser. So,
Mengapa? Aduh. 5 saya Ustazah.
Kat belakang ni lama sangat. Sebab kat kedai belakang ni lama sangat.
lama
sampai
sangat,
nak minum perfume.
Okay. Yeah, just curious lah. Kalau kadang-kadang spray kan termasuk
masuk,
hidung ke apa,
termasuk.
nothing lah.
Habis nanti macam dah mabuk. Bau-bau
Tak ada.
benda lain dah tak bau
sama,
lah.
tak sama.
Okay, you ada tak experience dengan customer yang dekat Singapore ni dah beli perfume you habis datang balik macam return lah, merepek-merepek. Ada tak?
Yeah, a lot. I mean,
A lot?
Dah buka?
At the end of the day, because sebab
Dah buka?
dia bukan, some of it dah buka, some of it dah spray kat tangan, dah beli, tapi bawa balik rumah, yang kat tangan tu dia dah tak suka lagi dah.
Dah campur dengan kulit dengan telur dia
Maybe dia dah
agaknya.
tak suka. But that one I'm okay because why? Whatever that you don't open, you can return it back. Especially macam dalam tak pecah ke, something like that. Because at the end of the day, we wouldn't want to sell it back to customer when you open.
Correct.
But if let's say even when we return it back, we will not sell it. We buka, kita jadi tester dah. Sebab apa kita buka
Yelah,
juga,
betul.
tester. So we wouldn't like open it and sell it to or keep it and sell it to people. But some of it dah buka pun.
Ada tak dah pakai banyak-banyak lepas tu baru tak suka?
Yeah. Some of it, banyak ada. Like few dia cakap, Kak, ini minyak wangi ni leak. Bau dia pun lain lah. Okay lah, bring it back lah. I'll smell for you then I'll return back. Tapi tak datang. They didn't come and they didn't want to this one. But some of them do come. And then if I feel like there's nothing wrong with it, also I still, because customer always
That's what
because
you customer always right.
I mean, at the end of the day, you can think what ini logic ke tak logic ke something like that, or they just something like that. But at the end of the day, satu botol berapa lah compare to you want to mengira atau something like that.
Inilah beza dia. Ni
So,
beza dia boss punya mindset.
To you, kalau customer macam ridiculous lah macam ridiculous lah, macam dah buka, dah spray, dah pakai,
ever.
and also dah test,
correct,
dah beli bawa balik, spray, tak nak.
Itu dah pakai pun. Kadang-kadang dah pakai pun cakap it doesn't suit me. So sometimes I feel like I understand, but it's what you think if I were to sell you with half bottle. So I said, you know what, the next purchase I give you discount, even half price. But you keep it, give it to somebody else or whatsoever. But come back,
Macam no point kau nak return kat aku, kau tak
I
suka.
cannot
Okay,
do
biar
anything. I cannot do anything about it. I can take it, but what you want to do? So you can choose any other fragrance, but you're not taking it. I'm not refunding you because the policy is such. You get my point. Then if you come back, the other 10 customers also will do that. I have to be fair. Because if you go to all these big brands, I'm sure you will not go there. Hello, my perfume dah tak sedap, half already.
Tak akan dalam dunia ni nak pergi return
But
balik.
like I said, we are not comparing ourselves with other brands, but we are small businesses and we don't want to be bullied. That's one. We don't want to be exploit. But at the end of the day, we want to be reasonable. So obviously, when things come like that, logically dia cakap, okay lah, tak apalah, no need to make hassle, just give out like big bottles ke, refund ke. Or sometimes when people try to spray, there's nothing wrong with the spray. There's nothing wrong. It's just
So
that
dia kata
they do not like the scent. Yeah, you know.
Kadang-kadang kat situ you bau, bila dia dah campur dengan you punya scent sendiri yang badan you ni, dia dah jadi bau yang dia tak suka.
Yeah, sometimes it's like, so that's why it's better. I always advise the customer, if they really not sure,
Beli kecil lah dulu.
Atau spray, pergilah jalan, pergi minum kopi ke, kat expo tu ke, kat Suntec ke,
baru
lepas tu
datang
jalan
balik.
balik. We are not going anywhere. You can always find us at retail.
Betul.
So it's not both sides are not in a losing.
How long does it take for the perfume to betul-betul macam settle and you boleh bau betul-betul? Macam
It takes, yeah.
kalau kita spray kan kadang-kadang, as when people spray on the paper
paper.
tu kan, kadang-kadang they will do
Yeah,
that, right?
yeah.
They will do that, then macam okay kasih tunggu sekejap, and then they will ask you to smell. So if you spray on the skin,
Yeah.
how long should it settle and you boleh bau, oh actually kalau aku pakai, bau dia macam ini?
Correct. So when you spray on the tester paper, the first note that you smell, that is the first top note. Always. When they sweep it like that, because they want to let the ethanol evaporate. So ours is because the ethanol will evaporate by itself. You don't have to wait that long. Straight away you spray, you dah kasih bau, you can smell the top note. You don't smell the ethanol, pening kepala on your head. That is drop fragrance. That is guaranteed, So then the two things obviously you smell on the paper is completely different. That's why I always advise them to spray on the wrist, because after 2-3 hours, that is what the complete scent you will smell. Yeah. So, and on top of that, what smell on me can be varied on you because of your pH level of your skin. For example,
pH level.
Like for example, you are dry skin. Your perfumes will evaporate faster because your skin is dry. Dia tak melekat kat you punya kulit. That's why orang cakap kena tampal lotion, kena gini.
Layering.
So when you have an oily skin, or this one you spray, it sticks to your skin longer.
Is the oil from your
It's
skin?
it's the oil and the combination of your sweat and your own warmth of your body that makes the perfumes a nicer scent. That's why sometimes lepas lagi lama you go, makin sedap lah perfume dia. Something like that. But on your clothes, it doesn't change.
Okay.
Because there's no changes to your
clothes
clothes.
lah.
Yeah. So that's why on the clothes, it doesn't evaporate more. On the clothes stays longer. On your skin, it evaporates because you sweat.
Oh, I thought opposite.
No, on your clothes is way better. You kalau spray nanti, you bau lagi masih ada.
Kain kan, dia tak ada
Dia tak
apa-apa
ada,
pH lah, oily lah, sweat ni semua.
Yeah.
So where is the spot yang orang selalu recommended to spray perfume? Because ada yang spray macam nak gila, macam
Jalan spray,
ada spray
jalan.
pusing-pusing.
Spray me.
Ada yang spray sini, sini,
correct.
kat perut satu.
Alah, siapa nak bawa kat perut?
Anak ai.
Actually, there's no wrong or right way. Some people use it their own. Macam lifestyle ada yang pakai macam gini and all that stuff. But definitely on your warmer side of your body, neck, your wrist definitely, and at the back of your leg. But
Kita pakai tudung tak?
Nak bau leg
Yeah, I mean it's like
jalan kat escalator.
Yeah, it's just
naik bau.
the silage will go what. But that's not advisable. Like for us, we just use it.
Siapa nak bau kaki you dekat escalator?
You dah naik cepat, orang belakang you bau ber. Okay, kalau let's say Apik kat depan kentut, you naik escalator you bau ber, you wangi kaki. Why not?
That's something to you.
You tengok Arab-Arab, you jalan dekat Dubai, you dia sekilas abaya dia je, bau je pingsan.
Dia Arab different
Mandi
ballgame.
lah,
Dia dah
Lain,
mandi, dia dah
Lotion.
asap.
Asap
Dia dah
baju.
asap abaya, dia dah. It's a
Sebab
lot.
tu
And then obviously dengan perfume when they layered it, it's not something that you can keep up. Macam mana you
Betul.
nak keep up? Macam you nak tahu apa dia
Ada
pakai?
layer sampai 5. I tengok TikTok lah, how
Correct,
people
correct,
layer.
correct.
Macam-macam dulu. Dia ni dulu, dia tu dulu.
Yeah.
Lepas tu apa yang Elas bau dia pening agaknya.
Yeah, it's so overwhelming. Like, but at the end of the day, everybody.
Apa dia suka lah, suka hati lah.
That's tak apa kau suka
Khalas.
tak kau.
Khalas,
Suka hati you nak
Syekh, khalas.
There's not wrong or right to pakai perfume. And there's no gender, to be honest, right now. Ini lelaki ke perempuan Sekarang yang bau floral pun lelaki suka.
Betul.
Yang bau udi-udi pun perempuan suka. So there's no gender to perfume. As long as you can carry that perfume with your personality, use it.
So you bukan Dora Katana.
Yang mix-mix
Dora drop.
Ni Bahrain Bling. Bahrain Bling.
Wow.
Yeah, I used to stay in Qatar for quite a bit also. Qatar is a pleasant place to stay. And then, but when we moved back, because my in-law wasn't feeling well, so we moved back. Yeah. So
Okay.
that's why it's a change of.
So what about dengan supplier? Ada tak macam dengan
Of course, yeah.
Dengan orang-orang
Lain
Perancis
Yeah.
ni kan.
The supplier.
lain yang you
Yeah.
formulate.
Yeah.
Bila
Lain
datang
ada-
macam this
Yeah.
is not what
Correct,
I did.
Yeah. So basically, sometimes when we rush, that's I hate it a lot because that's all the time I discuss with my team. Sometimes we cannot predict. Sometimes we all human beings. Kita kira stok salah, tak ada stok lah, lama. This time an event, kalang kabut. When kita kalang kabut, kita stress that supplier to do the packaging because oil base kita dah sampai dah lah, tunggu. Lepas tu packaging lagi, lepas tu orang nak kena buat check lagi. So normally how we do our production is dia atas gambar bila dia dah habis kita packaging. So because at the end of the day we are not there to do it. So kita based on trust and they already know that kita is like a big spender. We buy quite few thousand bottles at a time. So in being said that, one time, oh my God, that was so crazy. We were so desperate to have the perfume. The perfume comes in a different box. In a different box and in a different cap.
Alamak.
Lepas tu kita nak fikir macam mana Ini eksklusif I dah macam, alamak, eksklusif sebab apa hantar balik Yes.
dah
Lain
kalang
packaging,
kabut.
No
Tapi
go.
kalau hantar balik, it will cost you lah to send back, right?
Shipping. I said shipping is not what you're gonna absorb the shipping. If not, we're gonna cut this deal. Because that's in the agreement what. Tapi dia tak cakap banyak. Straight pang.
Pasal dia tahu
Dia
lah,
tahu
dia
apa.
salah.
And they want to compromise. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna compromise my product. I know for the fact that if one slightly wrong, memang tak jual lah. Confirm. Biar tak jual kat customer, tak buat duit pun tak apalah. Janji sampai accurate.
This is I think one of the things yang berkat tau business. You tak tipu orang.
Of course, yeah.
And you jaga your product. Jangan orang macam ada orang dah salah, diorang pink kan. Oh, this is exclusive. You know
Integrity
macam.
lah ni semua.
Yes, your integrity.
Never been in our side that we want to kelintong. Kalau memang dah packaging tu memang dah cannot do it, ada sikit amendment tak kisah. Tapi kalau the whole punya top like
Itu dah bukan you punya brand, dah lain benda.
But it looks so nice. But what you want me to do? Sampai supplier cakap, you don't pay me lah. No need to pay me. No, take back.
Take back.
Dia until cakap sebab apa dia nak kena bear dia punya shipping. Dia nak kena buat lagi hantar balik. Never mind lah, don't pay me. No, you pay this shipping, take back. Aku cakap.
Betul.
But obviously the rest, because Sarina is my business partner and my younger brother. So when I launched the brand, initially I was by myself. And it's not easy to have alone to do a lot of things because it's slower. The thing progression is slower. But you have few people that have a brain and then have the energy and can put in a input, we go faster. The movement is faster, okay? So Sarina is into banking. Yeah, and my brother is into logistic and all that stuff. So I don't do the logistic thinking and all that stuff. He handle events, payments, Sarina is definitely on events. She's the front face because she's with me for quite a bit, training in terms of.
Ya, dia boleh berbual, dia boleh sell.
Yeah, she's
So it's
pandai.
Smiley.
yeah, she's. So that's that. So for me, like I'm trying to doing some other things that in terms of the product that we want to launch new products. So that's where I come in, and at the same time, I still want the opinion of the team because we are a team. It doesn't matter that who founded it, siapa lepas tu gini-gini, tak ada. Bila orang cakap siapa founder, semua founder. There's no such thing. There's no something like I'm proud of it. I'm proud of my brand, of course, but the product is the one that I want you guys to be proud of because the product is so good. It's not because of me, something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So out of all your drop perfumes kan, do you use them
Yes,
on yourself?
every
Ke
single
you ada
day.
macam
No,
this is
I
my
swear,
special.
I promise you. I
You
never.
ada pakai branded perfume lagi tu?
Tak ada.
Masih ada ke?
Tak
You
ada.
terus dah
Terus
dropkan
kalas.
semua tu, you pakai drop
On
aja.
top of that, I dah warn siapa my birthday, jangan kasih aku perfume. Yes, so they will find something else. Because especially me, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm biased, I don't buy. But at the end of the day, I buy something that probably,
Jangan kasih dia perfume
like maybe you
tu.
kasih I home spray. Better.
Oh my god.
So it's a completely different. So inshallah next year, we will launch something from drop fragrance that related
Home
to drop.
punya,
Home.
betul.
Oh lagi satu I nak request, buatkan satu untuk budak-budak. Botol dia macam budak-budak, jadi anak I boleh bawa pergi sekolah.
Actually budak-budak sekarang kecil-kecil
They
ni.
love my son pun.
The bottles need
Yeah,
to
my
be
son-
minimalist so that it doesn't have
And
like.
kalau dia drop, it
Dia tak
don't break.
pecah.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
our bottles is when you drop, you cannot, because the base is a bit higher.
High,
Unless
yes.
you drop it in a different angle, then we cannot.
But budak-budak punya drop dia tak macam orang
Dia
besar
tak
punya
berfikir,
drop.
dia tak
Yeah.
fikir.
Macam,
Macam
dia tak fikir. Okay, that will be satu possibility.
I think that will be
maybe.
really macam
Yes.
parents macam kita kan
I think
suka nak belikan
because
boys
our
and
products
girls.
that currently now a lot of parents buy is the hemis untuk rambut, because when the kids go to school, that's something that they anak
Apa?
aku berpeluh. So that's even kalau kita buat masjid, that hemis.
Yeah, the hemis. Yeah, my mother-in-law
Pakai
loves
tudung pun suka
pakai.
juga.
Yeah, like the one
hemis.
I give it to you guys, that one is with the is a hemis.
Oh, okay. Habis nanti
InsyaAllah,
anak I ambil
balik.
lagi.
Anak you
Dia suka. Okay, one last question. Apa you punya advice untuk women out there yang nak go into business? Tak kisahlah business apa pun.
Yeah, because
Yes.
I noticed, right? Sorry, just to add on.
Yeah.
I noticed that you share a lot of things about business tau. Macam you share about what's in the perfume, berapa
Right,
persen you taruh,
Yes,
dia
yes.
ni handle apa, you handle apa. This like trade secrets lah actually,
Yeah,
where
yep.
some people will never
Share,
share
betul.
these things
Yeah.
tau. Macam how you do service recovery,
Right.
semua you bilang kita macam
Macam tak ada apa-apa je.
Tak ada apa-apa.
Ha.
Orang lain semua akan macam, oh macam gini oh
Yeah.
berapa katnya, you know, like
Yeah.
some people really keep like
Correct,
gatekeep. So why do you just macam share apa yang
Because I always have my faith. Rezeki kat tangan Allah, dan itu adalah rezeki semua orang. I promise you, even from a brand that comes to me and says, "Kakak, I want to be like you. I want to be like." Don't be like me. You work hard. What is it that you want? I can assist you. To sometimes to perfume pun dia tanya, I pun note tu. Masya Allah sekarang he's doing good.
buat? Masya Allah.
Yeah, but he's a completely different customer trend. Dia punya ikut lebih more like streets punya budak, something like that. And ours is a bit more of a, a mature kind of
Yeah.
scent. Like I said, perfume is out there. Semua orang pakai perfume. Itu rezeki kau. Kalau kau boleh buat yang paling terbaik, kau buatlah. Sebab that is your hard work that you are putting in effort. So that will be your rezeki. Betul tak?
Betul.
Yeah, that's
Betul.
no.
Believe that.
That's no. Even if I told my cousin and everything, kalau I maju, kita semua orang maju. Something like that.
Yeah.
And Prophet Muhammad pun suka perfume kan?
Yes,
Yes.
tak akan tolak kalau fragrance.
Yeah.
Yes. So any advice for people who want to start, for ladies
sure.
lah,
For ladies,
like you
yeah.
say, you got husband, ada
Correct,
children, so
correct.
many commitments, tapi
Yes.
nak juga buat
Of
business.
course, the first thing you have to find your passion. What you really, really like doing. It's not like, hari ni trend baju, nak buat baju besok makeup, nak buat makeup There's no passion to it, because you will not put your heart and soul to it. You need to find something on the spot. People say, Kak, I don't know what. Take your time. Don't rush. At the same time, see how much do you need. You need to do your calculation. How much. Even you start small, but start. Jangan tunggu. There will never be the right time. The time that you think that is the right time. But the only thing is hard work. There is no shortcut to it. Kalau you put in business 3 to 5 tahun, that is where your hard work still nak go all out. There's no cakap hari ni take a break relax Tak ada, hari-hari bukan kat Arab Street. Hujan, petir, so is there. So if you work hard, definitely insyaAllah you akan sukses ni. Dia takkan tak sukses ni. Itu yang. Tetapi kalau you tak buat 100% itu, jadi dia punya rezeki tu tak datang banyak, you mesti tu, I didn't put in effort sangat lah this time round. You know what I mean? So you have to keep, we are not perfect, we are human being, we need someone strong behind us. We are women, especially women, we need a man. So sometimes when my husband is not around, it's a bit difficult because sometimes when we do events, we need men to do it. But my cousin have their children and husband are there around. So who is supporting us? The family members. I will never be with me alone. That is for sure.
It's a village,
It's everything. And on top of that is mak punya doa lah. Bila I balik, I don't have a house to stay because I was abroad all the time. So I was putting up with my mom, and that was also alhamdulillah rezeki sebab intention nak duduk dengan mak. So pergi balik you boleh jaga your father yang ada stroke, my mother and everything. So that is like macam okay lah, aku nak kerja kuat lah, aku nak kerja kuat. And my mother tengok kita kerja kuat, insyaAllah, amin habislah perfume, amin habislah macam insyaAllah.
Doakan sold out
Ya, alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
So
Very blessed, Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
And I believe there's a lot of takeaways from you tau. Not just about fragrance, notes ni semua. Also business mindset juga.
Yes.
Macam the positivity, macam you nak kena work hard. Ni semua actually a lot of injects tu untuk orang yang nak start business juga tau.
Yeah.
So I really I really bersyukur lah that kita dapat interview you, and it's very beneficial to all of us.
Alhamdulillah.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Kita
It's
selalu
a
tengok
pleasure.
Kak Dora macam so glamorous, you know. So,
Boleh nampak cabin crew punya.
dia punya aura, dia punya scent, the scent
Macam
of the
terletak lah gitu.
yes,
Rapi.
macam yalah macam the quality dia punya cakap, dia punya apa. So I'm very thankful that you have agreed to come to Salam Sis.
Alhamdulillah.
Masya-Allah.
Thank you for having me. It's a
Alhamdulillah.
pleasure. Anytime I'm there, you can always invite me to chit-chat, boring ke, I berbual tak berhenti.
Boleh.
Bagus
Boleh.
lah. Kita
Nak
pun memang
cerita-cerita banyak cerita, nak cakap topik apa, bercerita.
Boleh. Yes. Anytime you feel like you want to share something with our
dekat 10
sisters.
minit je, dekat dengan you.
Boleh. Next time. InsyaAllah.
InsyaAllah bila I balik dari
Ladies,
Bahrain.
if you like this and you want to learn more from Kak Dora, let us know and we can call her back. Bila dia dah habis fly kat sana, dia fly balik kat sini lah, insyaAllah. Yes.
And please support her also.
Thank you.
Drop fragrances. I tadi tersalah company.
Shop fragrances
drop
dekat
fragrances.
Arab Street you have a
Yeah,
shop
we have a
there.
retail shop opposite Arabica, and thank you so much for everyone out there. From day one, you supported us until today. Without you guys, we are nothing.
MasyaAllah.
MasyaAllah.
Thank you.
Alhamdulillah.
And with that, we end today's episode with
Salam Sis.
Okay, طيب أستاذة.
MasyaAllah.
اليوم
اليوم نتكلم باللغة العربية.
yeah, ما شاء الله.
MasyaAllah. Aywa.
ما هذا؟
My Arabic أستاذة إلى البحر.
أنت الآن تتكلمين بالعربي أو هندي؟
ميكس. أنا ميكس.
MasyaAllah.
اليوم عندنا عطر. عطر أسود بوكس.
Okay.
حوب باي مرجان أستاذة حوب.
ما معنى حب؟
حوب love أستاذة love باي مرجان. وهذا أسود color. أستاذة عمير العود.
أمير العود.
ما شاء الله.
Prince of Oud.
Aywa. Ashara.
ليس 10 ليس.
كم سعر؟
لا بنشن. وهذا
Okay.
Wah, tu apa sih?
dan ini.
Dan ini. Okay.
Leila.
Leila.
Salam
Majnun.
ليس مجنون.
أنا لست مجنون.
Majnun
أنت
is
مجنون.
مجنونة.
إذا أنتم تلبسون هذا ممكن تكون مجنون.
Yeah.
ولكن اسمها ليلى جميلة.
MasyaAllah. Aywa.
باي سلام
Aywa.
سي.
باي سلام سي.
Amin ya Rabbal Alamin.
وبوكس.
الألبة زهرة وجميل جدا ومحبوبة.
ما شاء الله.
يجب أن تشتري. أنتم يجب أن تشتري هذا. أوكي.
يس.
بعدين
هذا مسك العود.
مسك.
HUBB by MARJAN.
Anak uhibbu hadha.
Oh, limaza.
Jamila, Olba Jamila.
Hazza Jamila.
Jamila. Mislu fi Turki.
Zahra Jamila.
Jamila ni siapa? Siapa Jamila?
Jamila maknanya cantik.
Zahra tu bunga kan?
Ya.
Nampak I tahu sikit tau.
Bagus Zakia.
Wahazza Zahra also.
Hadha ana la arif iza li rajul aw nisa.
Hazza both.
Oh mungkin.
Ya.
Rajul mungkin, nisa
Yeah,
mungkin.
yeah.
Ali mungkin, Fatimah also mungkin.
إذا كان the رجل حب smell هذا can try this one.
Menjul. Kurma.
Translation, lelaki perempuan dua-dua boleh pakai. Okay, this is unisex. Okay, unisex. Okay.
Masya Allah.
Wah, you just I don't. Hadha?
This one, that one. You do nothing.
Which one?
This one.
Ni?
Your original, you shake only.
This is HUBB by MARJAN Wahid Al-Ud.
Dia paling lahjah Arab dia paling. Bagus.
Habibi ya Nur Al-Ain. Apa? You all ingat tak tahu cakap Arab? Kaifa haluka anta tayyib?
Tayyib. Alhamdulillah.
Masya Allah. Aywa.
لماذا كيف هلوكا؟
Dah tak tahu lagi.
Okay, Hazza Masmu. Hazza.
Masmuma.
Wahid Al-Ud.
Masmuma.
Okay.
Tumpuk.
يا أخي مزمومة هذا مزمومة. لماذا يا؟
Jadi moral of the story, nak cakap Arab pergilah masuk kelas belajar bahasa Arab.
Cuma kita inspired.
Betul.
Dengan
Yeah, actually.
podcast bahasa Arab.
Yes.
Kita suka dengar.
Suka.
Lepas tu kita nak suruh diorang ni try. Sebab diorang dua agak fasih juga dalam bahasa Arab.
Very fasih.
Bukan, I cakap you dua.
Bukan.
Masya Allah.
Oh, kita.
Yes.
Oh, I inspired by the two girls yang cakap Arab macam
Yes.
I tu.
Betul.
Sangat fasih. Masya
Diorang
Allah.
tinggal dekat Saudi Arabia.
Ya. Marha. Kita inspired.
Walakin ana la faham. The Arabic that one I cannot.
Dia lain telo.
Conversational
Lain.
lah.
Yes.
A bit only lah.
Okay, so anyway, back to the program. Perfume. Yes. Now we are talking Arabic but English. Okay. Now we are letting you see this perfume in many flavors, many smells. Scent. Yes. Very good, sister. Your English is very good.
Masya Allah.
Yeah.
Tabarakallah. Aywa.
This a fragrant house that blends the deep, luxurious essence of Arabian scents with the refined sophistication of European perfumery.
Masya Allah.
I remember one story.
Yes.
Ustazah bought this minyak wangi until $300. Right? $100 ke 300?
$300.
Limaza $300.
I kena tipu. I sudah kena tipu di kota suci Mekah. Jadi kalau siapa yang beli minyak wangi di Mekah atau Madinah, please be careful. Minyak wangi pun ada scammers lah.
Tak payah beli minyak wangi kat Mekah lagi. Beli je kat
Beli
sini.
kat sini.
Betul lah.
Yes.
Itu tahun Ustazah Sunnah kena main lah.
Saya sudah tahu beli minyak wangi di Madinah lah. Jadi belilah dekat sini lah. Tolonglah. Asyarah pun jadilah. Asyarah beli.
Laisa Asyarah.
Siapa yang jual minyak wangi 300 tu? Mahmud Al-Buaya. Masa Al-Buaya. Ahmad Al-Bab ke?
Okay, korang beli perfume. Kalau korang nak rasa, korang nak try bau-bau ke apa, datanglah Nur Insan.
Yes.
Betul.
Mungkin ada
Yes, HUBB.
sample. Okay. And of course, by Salam Sis, Leila ni dia very fruity and tropical fragrance.
Coconut gitu
Dia macam
Yes.
pina colada.
Ya, macam
Yeah.
tu lah.
Yeah.
Tapi halal. Okay, so yes, get your fragrances. It makes great gifts. And mana tahu spray-spray boleh cakap Arab? Mana tahu?
Iza kana anti support Salam Sis, support Leila. HUBB by MARJAN.
Aywa.
Dah dengar satu episod tapi tak subscribe. Siapa cakap tu?
Dah ketawa-ketawa, dah kikik, dah hihihaha. Lepas tu tak subscribe. Siapa tu Cakap.
Subscribe, okay? Nanti orang cakap. Thank you. Subscribe tau.